I love great conversations. Hi, my name is Angel Jones. Thank you for joining me on 12-minute convos where I help you create a brand of your own unique, real self. Listen in as I have conversations with amazing people from all over the world. Good night, Kyle Wakefield. How are you going on this wonderful, beautiful night?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, my man?
I am great, Kyle. It is a great pleasure to connect with you. Please do tell us, what part of the world are you in right now?
I am in Boston, Massachusetts. Where are you?
I'm in Trinidad, the beautiful twin island of. And this is my Caribbean voice here. So I'm in the beautiful twin island of Trinidad and Tobago.
I love it. Well, I love the voice. It's awesome. I bet you're. How's the weather down there? It's a little chilly up here in Boston today.
Yeah, I'm in sweatpants and a V-neck t-shirt. So yeah, it's warm. It's really warm.
There you go. I'm jealous. Super jealous.
Yeah, we could switch. I mean, I could definitely email you some sunshine. You email me some fall weather. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I'd love that.
That sounds great. Well, tell me, which of your talents, Kyle, is responsible for us meeting?
Yeah. So you reached out to me. I got a little podcast called Keno Radio. Feel free to check it out, everyone listening. So this is kind of cool. I was a couple podcasters getting together and talking to microphones. So I'm excited.
Yeah. So you say podcaster, I say family podcaster, right? It's really a grand opportunity to connect with so many podcasters. Who did you learn the skill of the gift of the gab?
The gift of the gab. My mom, I'd say. She was a big talker. I think I got a lot from her. She was a nice Irish gal, could talk to a wall. So I kind of took right after her, and always been a fan of talking, just been a big fan of talking to people and meeting people and hearing different stories and kind of what everyone else has to say. So that's what the beauty of podcast was. That's why I kind of really wanted to get into it.
Tell me where Keno Radio is available and what you guys speak about there.
So Keno Radio is available on iTunes under Keno Radio as well as SoundCloud. And you can hit us up on any social media, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, all under Keno Radio, KenoRadio. And we pretty much just talk about whatever's going on in my brain. I like to say that it's the Seinfeld of podcasts. It's kind of a show about nothing, but hopefully it'll make you laugh, hopefully makes you think, talk a little sports, talk a little politics, culture, events, and most of all, just what's going on in my brain every single day. Kyle Wakefield, that's me right now, a.k.a. your boy Kicks. Just kind of going on whatever happened today, whether it's something that happened at work, something that happened on the train, something that happened in the bathroom. I don't really know. Just kind of going on whatever's going on in my life at this exact moment. I'm going to spit it into a microphone, and you guys can all listen to it on the line.
Sounds like fun. The last conversation I listened to was with you and your roomie, right? Mikey Solutions, right?
That's right. Shout out Mikey Solutions. Exactly.
It was definitely fun. Yeah, got to listen to that. Oh, I'm having so much fun listening to podcasts before I interview them. It speaks to who they are, right? Like you get to put your entire personality into the audio. Isn't it fascinating?
Yeah, I mean that's the coolest part, and anyone can do it. That's why I kind of like that. I was working at a radio station in college, and I was kind of, I don't know, I didn't really have a huge opportunity going there. I didn't really get to talk about whatever I wanted to. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to start up my own thing, put it on the internet, throw a bunch of stuff at the wall, and hopefully some of it sticks. So here we are, a couple of years later. Keno Radio still going strong.
Love it. So you've done it. You've definitely gone through the ups and downs. Why will you continue to repeat this skill?
I mean, I just enjoy it. I love it. It's a little... it's therapeutical, in my opinion. You go through the everyday grind of life, and you kind of get stuck in this motion of life and work and everything, and Monday through Friday. And it's all sometimes can blend together the same. So it's a good little outlet to express yourself and get emotional and just talk. It doesn't really matter who's listening, who's not listening, however many people are listening. If you enjoy it, go after it. I'd love for it to be a full-time gig. It's what I'm passionate about. It's what I want to do. So here I am, still chasing the dream.
Tell me one other thing that you've done consistently over the last 3 years.
To be honest, this has probably been the most consistent thing. I've had a pretty wild ride the last couple of years. I've had probably like 6 different jobs, graduated school, moved in with my parents, moved out to my own place. So to be honest, this has kind of probably been the one constant throughout, and I've kind of been talking my whole life story throughout the whole wild, crazy journey that I've been on through Keno Radio. So it's kind of cool that I have this. It's kind of like a video or an audio journal, so to speak, or an audio diary that it's just kind of looking back, even for myself, when I'll tune into episodes from like 2-3 years ago, and I'll be like, wow, I'm a totally different person than I was back then,
How does that make you feel?
It's cool. I like it. Like I said, it's a good way to reflect on yourself and see how far you've gone and all the changes that you've made and all the things that have stayed the same along the way too. It's very, very cool.
Yeah, it is. It is. I remember going back to my first dozen episodes. Wow, it felt as though it's challenging, right, to go back there sometimes.
Yeah, it can be a little weird.
Yeah,
it can be a little cringeworthy sometimes.
Yeah. So why would you suggest to someone listening out there that they do something like what you've done, where you've actually, main media, you hear you need to journal and you should write every day. Journaling is good. You've created a format that's pretty easy for you. Why would you suggest someone do that?
For me, it's just a big outlet. You can talk about whatever you want, and it's a free reign to express yourself in whichever way you like, and just talk to people, meet new people. My biggest thing, I love having guests on. I love talking to people like yourself. You probably can attest to that too. Just having anyone new on the show and kind of diving deeper into their life, it's cool. And just, I don't know, it's like I said, it's a way to express yourself and put whatever's on your mind out there. So no one likes to bottle anything up. So like I said, it doesn't matter who's listening, who's not listening, whatever. If you get it out, feel good about it.
Amazing audience. We are live with Kyle Wakefield. He is the podcast host of Keno Radio. Do check that out. Well, Kyle, let's switch gears for a moment now. Let me invite you into my time machine that is surrounded with beautiful, warm, blue Caribbean water. Kyle, what is your earliest childhood memory?
My earliest childhood memory? Wow. I have one memory of me being on a plane. It's like so specific and so small, but I remember playing with a yellow toy dinosaur when I was on a plane, probably when I was like 3 years old. Just like that little scene on a little tray table on an airplane.
Wow! So you're 3 years old. Why do you think this memory is so clear?
I have no idea, but that's the farthest back that this old brain can go. And I don't know, dinosaurs. I was a big dino guy growing up. That was my favorite thing. I was a big toy dinosaur guy, so maybe that. But I have this little. I think that was when my brain turned on for the first time.
But can I offer an interpretation to the thought picture you created in my mind?
Yeah, absolutely.
I love the idea that you're flying high and sharing the story all along, but the imagery that sticks definitely is fascinating to me, which is the yellow in all of your artwork, right? Like Keno Radio, it's the yellow. What is it? Is it a phone looking like a jug, or what is it?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a phone that's looks like a beer can.
Oh, okay. So it's yellow seems to be something that you love, right?
Yeah, yellow's my favorite color. There you go.
Yeah, it's fascinating how it connects, right? Wow. If we fast forward to when you were 12, what was your favorite song?
When I was 12, what was my favorite song? I was big into rap. I'd probably say a little when I was, how old was that? Was 6th grade. Probably some Lil Wayne when I was 12. Is that weird? I was a Lil Wayne guy when I was 12.
It's cool. Choose one song.
I guess I'd go, I'll go Hustler Music. That could have been when I was 14. I'm trying to think 12. That was middle school though. I know that. Definitely. How about that? Is that good enough?
Yeah, it's cool. It's the first thing that pops out, right?
Yeah, right? Yeah, definitely a little Lil Wayne back then.
Yeah. It's fascinating how that connects as well, right? You've definitely been on the hustle.
Yeah, there you go. Seriously. You're just connecting all the dots.
Having fun here. Kyle, we have arrived at our destination though. But before we get off of this time machine, there's a small declaration form. So it's yes or no, possibly a bit more. We're going to go pretty quickly here. Kyle, have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to?
I don't think, not quite. I'm still looking for that person. I'm looking for a nice permanent co-host. So not quite. In search of though.
Okay. Are you married?
I'm not married.
Do you have children?
No children.
Do you believe in God?
I do, very strongly.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
Yes.
Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day? Is your dog part of your inner circle? Because the dog bark immediately, right?
No, I know, right? Yeah, no, she actually, yeah, she could be part of the inner circle. Why not?
Sweet. Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
Depends on the day. Sunday, yes. Most days, no.
time? What about screen time? The phone and or the computer, is it more than 8 or less than 8 hours a day?
Definitely more. I'm on it all day at work.
Kyle, after having 1,001 conversations in 3 months, I needed to have butt surgery. No. I came up with a workbook and the name of it is Yours. It stands for Your Own Unique Real Self. Connected to that is Your Own Unique Real Statement. If you had to share with us, Kyle, your own unique real statement that represents who Kyle Wakefield is, what would you say that is?
Let's have some fun. Motto of Keno Radio. Let's have some fun. LHSF.
There we go. Kyle, hey, this has been a great pleasure. Before you leave, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
Yeah, just this has kind of been the big theme with a lot going on in the world. We've been preaching, be nice to everyone. So go out there, give someone a hug, give someone a kiss, be nice, open the door. You never know what's going on with them. You know everyone's got that everyday struggle going with themselves. So go out there, like I said, be a friend, give someone a hug, give someone a kiss, love harder, love stronger, be happier. Just be better. Be a better person. That's all I got to say.
Love it. Kyle Wakefield, hey, this was a great pleasure. Thank you for being on what is inspired by 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.
Hey, I appreciate you for having me. So this is great. I love what you're doing. So thanks for letting me be a part of it.
Thank you for being on 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones. Stay tuned for more from our advertisers.
Diabetes is a mountain pandemic. It's a disease that's not acute but chronic. Similar to this rhyming method, I have simplified the definition, the signs and symptoms, and the complications of diabetes for both adults and children in my books, Poems for Patients, A Focus on Diabetes, and The ABCs of Diabetes for Children. These books are available on Amazon.com. And for more information, you can visit my website, poemsbyaj.com. That's poemsbyaj.com.